Hello, and welcome to the couch where I give updates. Now, you might have seen our previous video in which we, the Mystery Boys, played 3 mirror-related games all in one night. Bloody Mary, Candyman, and Baby Blue. Now, I believe that in playing those games, we may have summoned something that night. Let me explain. It began when a storm rolled around and my Wi-Fi specifically went out. Even though my friends were in the same house and their internet was just fine. I also became suddenly very irritable, and I started thinking very negatively about essentially everything. That same night, Andrew received news that his apartment building had been shot up by 2 men. Luckily, nobody was injured, but it seemed odd that it happened right after we played those mirror games. Now, a couple other things have happened since that video. First off, Andrew had left my house a day or 2 after we filmed the video, but Loki had to stick around and wait for his mother to pick him up. Alright? Now, in the meantime, we played within the Ouija board. It was off camera, unfortunately, because we got some pretty good results with it. We talked to the spirit of supposedly an 8-year-old boy who, well, they kept saying the word mom over and over again, which I thought was strange because other than that, they spoke complete gibberish, like just random mixes of numbers and letters, like TE4 and stuff. Anyway, shortly afterwards, Loki left my house, and it became dark. Alright? Now, in the middle of night, my mother was making dinner in the kitchen, right? So I went in there to talk to her. Something you should know about my kitchen is that, to the right of the entrance, basically when you enter the room, there's this little tiny staircase that leads to the back door. And to the left of that is the stairway leading to the basement. You should see the picture on screen now. The basement stairs are rather creaky when you walk on them. And while I was talking to my mom, I happened to hear something like, it was like a really heavy creak on the stairs, which is very unusual. And it was like as if something was walking on the stairs. Now, I was still looking at my mom, away from the stairway, so I only saw it out of the peripheral of my vision, but I swear to God, something with long black hair ran up the fucking staircase. Sorry, language. Freaking staircase. And it started it just charged up the stairs, and headed towards me. So, I was like, oh Jesus, and I looked and there was nothing there. Alright, I was scared when I saw that. And, so I told my mom about it and she was freaked out too. So, yeah, I believe that might have been related to the Ouija board session that me and Loki had. And it could also be related to, Baby Blue, which I played on my own. Well, it could be Baby Blue, or it could be Bloody Mary, it could be Candyman, who knows. But I do swear that I saw I didn't see the full figure, but I saw a head with black hair rush in the peripherals of my vision, right? I have never seen things like that in my life. And the image of that person, that shape coming up the stairs was so vivid, and I've never experienced anything like it. I do think that has something to do with the Ouija board too, because essentially this spirit that we were talking to really didn't want us to stop talking to it. We told it that we had to say goodbye, right? Because we had to go with my mom to run some errands. But the planchette moved suddenly to no when we said we had to leave. Now, we assured it that we'd be back to talk to it again at some point, but, like, that was strange, And I guess, maybe that wasn't good enough for it. Maybe the spirit left the board and it started to wander my house. But I guess I should have expected that, because something I forgot to mention earlier was that the spirit openly admitted to being a malevolent one. Like, we asked, "Are you a kind spirit?" and it moved, the planchette moved straight to no. So I guess that should have been our first sign to close the game, but, running a YouTube channel like this, you gotta take risks sometimes. Anyway, that's it for my update on episode 2. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it a lot, it'd be really appreciated if you liked and subscribed. That'd be super appreciated, and you would become a Chad just like me and Andrew. That's right, a Chad. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.